So would you say Elvis is one of your idols then?
Oh, huge influence in my life. It's king of rock and roll.
So what I've been dying to ask is, when did you start all this? When did all this become?
Oh gosh, when I was 5.
5?
Yeah.
Is that when you picked up your first guitar?
No, actually I picked up my first guitar like when I was 15, 16.
Really?
I started playing drums actually first, you know.
Wow, so Mickey Utley's versatile. Not only he plays harmonica, we got
Well,
drums.
I don't play harmonica, I just bought a key and I listened to Mary Jane and I just picked it up, you know, by listening to it. But no, I bought a set of CB700. Mom and Daddy bought it for Christmas. And I play little drums, you know, but I'm
So
working
you would
at
say
it.
you're well-rounded then. I mean, you have to know how all that works to perform, right? I
Yeah.
mean, you have to know how everything, so you can put it together to create the art that you do. And
Yeah.
it's art, it's harmony and art that we hear on stage.
It's you know, the biggest thing is being on the road and playing live is your band. You know? I've got a killer band that's so versatile in what they do. There's so many different styles of music. And so that really helps out everybody kind of clicking and getting together and putting on a good show. That sound, you know. that you
We did
need.
kind of talk about that last night, how versatility is actually a benefit.
Yeah, you know, you know, with our, you know, with rock and roll to R&B, soul, funk, gospel to country, you know, we put it together. It's a little tough at times, but once it comes together, it's different.
Well, nothing good is easy, right? I mean, it takes work and dedication
definitely.
to create something.
Definitely got to work at it, you know. Yeah, we leave here and go to Toby Keith's next
So,
week.
what are the hours? When are you going to be performing?
We start May the 25th from 9 o'clock till 11:45.
That's a nice gig.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
It's a nice gig,
It's
and
in
it's all
Vegas.
country, right?
It's all country. You know, everything from traditional country to now. You know, so we do it all.
How do you prepare your playlist for the night?
What's that?
How do you prepare your playlist for the night?
That's the hardest part of the job, you know.
And that's the
Fun
why I
part's
asked
getting
that.
up playing, you know. Hardest part is coming up with it's kind of a behind the scenes thing, you know. It's, to me, it's the hardest part of my job anyway. You know? Coming up like tonight, it's not country, but we throw it in there, and there are some country people that they're there and they're like, you know.
Well, it's definitely different from last night, right? Last night was a little bit of a different crowd, and here you have a little more country.
It is. I think it's March Madness going on, you know, and with the NCAA basketball thing. So it got a lot of kids. It's spring break. I think spring break, you know. So
And it's their last free day before spring break, so.
Yes, tonight. So it'll get wild. This third set, you know, go nuts. But yeah, it's a lot of you know, it's not hip hop, but we do a lot of more upbeat dance music, you know. But next week it'll be all.
Yeah, but what sets you off, and I've said this before, is that you can play all that. You're not just limited just to one genre.
For me, growing up, I didn't just listen to one style of music. You know, I mean, when I grew up, you know, I listened to George Jones and Loretta Lynn. As I just kind of trended with the times. I'm an '80s baby, so I love the hair bands and growing up with that. And then, you know, into the rap of Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer.
And you do that quite well.
Yeah,
Surprise.
well, I mean, you know, it's something that you listen to and you grew up with, you know, and you get that feel on it. But, you know, being, you know, like I said, I've said earlier in some different interviews, being from Memphis, you got one style, and then Nashville's about 200-something miles away. You got country, so you know you get a little bit.
So to keep on top, you do mix it up.
You mix it up. You got to mix it up. You know, my roots are country music, but I love it all.
I think you do that too, maybe so you don't get bored and become stagnant in your art, right?
Oh yeah. You know, if you listen to one thing, you get to turn the radio off. You know, but. You know, a lot of people say, well, after a gig, you know, I don't listen to any music. I'm listening to it all the time, you know, regardless.
Well, it's who you are. It's part of you. It's not just something you do. It's something.
It is. Absolutely. It's something.
Well, and
I've been doing it for years, you know, and by the grace of God, I'm still here doing it. And, you know.
So you would say you're living a dream.
Absolutely.
Some people would say that they're waiting for that pivotal moment when fame and fortune hits them, but
You know,
I don't think
the
that's
thing-
it, right?
The thing is like, you know, earlier in my career, I've done a lot of things. I've seen a lot of places. I've met a lot of people. And to me, later on in life, and with me continuing to do this, that's what's important. Everybody wants the big record deals. And,
It's the journey, though, right?
I've had an awesome journey. It's just been amazing. I wouldn't change anything. You know? I wished I'd have known then what I know now,
God, don't we all?
but that's life.